We're focusing on strictly lighting today. It is a Thursday and we are in Middletown, Rhode Island. This is part 9 of the video series. So what I got going on here is we actually pulled every single wire for these 11 switches. So that's every home run, every feed, and every switch leg is now done over there. So we're going to start cutting in those 11 switches tomorrow. But with that, we got to make sure that we label every single wire and every single switch. And the reason for that is these are going to be Wi-Fi capability switches. So basically, if those switches lose the Wi-Fi potential, we want to make sure that, the owner actually knows what switch does what. That way they can manually override by turning the switch on and off and knowing the location that it's going to do. In these rooms over here, we actually have all the plugs cut in, all the switches are cut in. There are still a little bit of emergency lighting left to cut in. These are the low voltage wires here for all that LED strip tape that I talked about in the last video, where eventually once the drop ceiling's in, we're going to bring those wires into that data room, probably with a piece of EMT or something. And then we're going to start mounting all the drivers for every single light in this building. All the low voltage is actually running through these studs here. That was in the previous video as well. I got all the grommets in there. So that's what those grommets were for. Over here, I actually boxed the sign feed, and then I boxed another wire, which is going to, feed my closet over there. There is a 120-volt keypad here, and I didn't go over that very much, but that keypad is actually going to control through Wi-Fi some of the lighting in here. There's also sconces on the left and right side of the door here, and this was extremely difficult to do because the whole entire bay is full of spray foam, so I had to get really creative and make it work, but I got it to work, and everything is perfectly centered right where I want it. This is where the closet area is. I got that boxed over there. We got all the junction boxes finally done in the ceiling, and now all they have to do is be cut in. So we're moving right along in this project, and probably on Monday, we're actually going to start running the fire alarm wires. So that's going to be pretty cool that we're pretty close to getting this all done. In these rooms over here, everything is pretty much cut in. So if you're in Massachusetts or Rhode Island, give us a call. We are taking new clients, and I personally answer every phone call.